learnt about the whole story, and then today you actually saw him in real on the video. What did you think when you saw Kazik's face for the first time?
I thought maybe he was going to be quite upset and that he was going to talk about it, but he was quite happy and cheerful, like he's forgotten about it and thinking of what's happening now instead of what's in the past.
I think when we saw Kazik for the first time, he looked more bright and jolly than what we would have thought after the war, and it's like he's got on with life and, like Elsa said, forgot about his past.
Did that make you happy that he was jolly? Because obviously it was 70 years after his terrible experience. So, do you think it's a good thing that he's feeling the way he does?
Yes, because whether you don't like the person or not, when somebody's upset, of course you're going to have a bit of feeling for them. And when somebody's happy, you're happy for them, which makes you happy.
That's lovely.
I thought he was going to be a bit grumpy to talk about it, like Mohammed said, but he was actually happy, which made me happy, and it was interesting to watch him talk.
Do you think he was quite open?
Yeah.
The way he was delivering what he was going to say?
Yeah.
Great. And how did that make you feel?
Even if I wasn't talking to him for real, it made me feel comfortable.
Ja muszę powiedzieć, że ja, słuchając to, jestem tam. Nie tu. Tam w Oświęcimiu. I ja czuję, że ten dramat nadchodzi.
I like the song because when Kazik was listening to it, I think it brought back memories that he forgot about.
The bit where the Kazik was listening to you singing, and like where he was remembering like how was his life.
Greatest part of it was when you played the song to Kazik, because it made you feel like when he started to like cry, it made you feel like what it means to him to hear someone like Katie has been inspired by him. It makes him feel very like happy, I think, and from his past experience, like I think that means a lot.
Some bits was emotional, and when this song, when he heard about the song and that it was crying, like some tears came to my eyes, and it was like nice to understand that there's stuff actually happened to other people. And when he was talking about it, I just got a cold emotion in my heart, and it was like talking he's alive right now. Things just happened to other people, and people don't care about what happened to other people.
I found that really interesting because it was almost like I was there, because it was like a real story from a person who was like involved with it, because I don't have that in my family apart from my great nan. So it felt really good to hear from someone who was involved and who escaped.
Where was your great nan?
She was in England, but she had my nan, and she was only a baby, and she told me about when the siren and they had to go underground, and
she was in London during the Second World War. So she was hearing the sirens probably from the Blitz. Yeah, and you remember listening to her talking about that?
Yeah.
I enjoyed hearing about it and really thankful that someone who's actually in the war is still alive, because my granddad was in the war and I was only a baby. He didn't survive till about 12, 2, and I just didn't hear any of the story, and that's what made me feel better, that there's someone out there that has experienced it and got away.
Definitely, you got to hear even though you didn't hear from your family.
Yeah, and to tell his story today.
Yeah, that's really important because there aren't that many. Yeah.
Something that really surprised me was that you actually got to talk to Kazik, because like, I didn't actually think that anyone in the world would ever get to talk to him, because like you would think that he would want to hide all of this away, like so that no one would, like so that the memories wouldn't come back to him. But he actually wants to share it with everyone, and I think that's a good thing that he's doing.